Rice, the foundation of a healthy diet for people around the globe. It's often described as the perfect food. Delicious, nutritious, easy to cook, easy to store. When it comes to producing one of the world's most favorite foods, no one does it better than the U.S. rice industry. Rice has been produced in America since 1700. Over the last century, the United States has taken the science of rice production and turned it into an art form. By selecting the best varieties and utilizing an ideal growing environment, U.S. rice producers harvest enough rice to supply the entire country and feed millions around the world. Unlike growing regions in other countries, U.S. rice is not dependent on seasonal rains. Growers here can carefully control just how much water and nutrients their rice crop receives, which means consistent quality from planting to harvest. Technology and research play a big role. University research stations in each of the rice-growing states develop new rice varieties and production techniques to improve cooking qualities and taste, to improve yields, and protect the environment. Here's a quick look at how rice is produced. Laser guidance systems determine where water control levees will be placed. Spring planting is done quickly and efficiently. As the fields remain flooded, many species of birds and wildlife take advantage of the beautiful wetland habitat created by rice farmers. Shorebirds and others call rice fields home. Lying along the Central and Pacific flyways, winter-flooded rice fields provide vital resting and foraging habitat for migratory and wintering waterfowl. In all, U.S. rice fields help sustain a vast number of birds, mammals, amphibians, and reptiles, making rice a unique agricultural crop. From midsummer through early fall, rice fields are drained and the abundant crop is harvested by combines. These machines cut the rice and separate the grain from the stalk. Special carts transport the grain from the combine to trucks, which transport the newly harvested paddy rice to a dryer on the farm or at a commercial location. The dryer forces warm, dry air through the rice grains, removing moisture to a level that's suitable for storage. After drying, the paddy rice is grated and ready for processing. At the mill, the paddy rice passes through sheller machines that remove the hulls. What remains is brown rice, with the bran layers still surrounding the kernel. Many consumers enjoy whole grain or brown rice just as it is. One more step in the milling process produces white or polished rice. When grains of brown rice are rubbed together under pressure, the bran layer is removed and white rice is revealed. Rice naturally contains thiamine, niacin, and iron. The quantity of these nutrients is reduced when the bran layer is removed, so most of the white rice produced in the United States is enriched to provide the same nutritional level as whole grain rice. All enriched rice is additionally fortified with folic acid. The U.S. rice industry employs state-of-the-art technology to ensure the very highest quality and food safety standards. Computer-driven optical sorters comb through the white rice to remove discolored grains. Then it can be packaged as is or processed in a variety of ways. Some will be formulated into quick cooking rice. Some rice will move on to become an important ingredient in cereal, snack products, brewing, and other uses. Parboiling is another way rice may be processed at the mill. While still in its hull, parboiling pressure cooks the rice to force nutrients from the outer layers into the rice kernel. This gives the product a distinctive texture, favored by those who desire rice with an extra separate, firmer grain when cooked. Now we go from the mill to the marketplace. U.S. rice is not only high quality, but in high demand. By far, most of the rice consumed in the United States is grown here. More than 120 countries around the globe enjoy the quality and dependability of U.S. rice, whether it comes in bulk, in bags, or in boxes, as paddy, brown, white, or parboiled. The U.S. Department of Agriculture and many private inspection teams ensure that the 40 different varieties of rice grown in the United States meet the highest quality standards. All U.S. rice is classified as either long, medium, or short grain. Long grain rice is 4 to 5 times longer than it is wide. When cooked, the grains are separate, light, and fluffy. Medium grain rice has a shorter, wider kernel than long grain rice. Cooked grains are moist and tender and have a greater tendency to cling together than long grain varieties. Short grain rice has a short, plump, almost round kernel. Cooked grains are soft and cling together. The United States also produces specialty rices, including aromatic varieties. The naturally occurring compound that gives aromatic rice an aroma similar to roasted nuts or popcorn is present in all rice, but in aromatic varieties, it is present in much higher concentrations. Speaking of cooking and eating, rice is low in fat, has no cholesterol, and no sodium. Rice is a complex carbohydrate, an important part of the human diet, used to fuel the body. It's a delicious, versatile, economical source of nutrition. In fact, rice brings you a world of great ideas. There's fried rice, Spanish rice, rice salad, rice casserole, rice pilaf, sushi rice, rice stuffing, rice soup, spicy rice, beans and rice, risotto, jambalaya, paella, rice pudding, rice cakes, rice desserts, and rice, plain and simple. Hungry? Eat all you want. We'll grow more. With the best environment, the best production practices, the best technology, the highest food safety standards, and marketing programs to service consumers at home and around the world. U.S. rice growers and millers work hard to make sure American-grown rice is the safest and highest quality rice in the world.